This is not a joke. They are fighting over you. Someone said you are. My beloved child, pause right here. This is not background noise, and it is definitely not a joke. The reason you felt that pull to stop scrolling is because something rare has already begun moving around you. There is a conversation happening about you, quiet, intense, and purposeful, and it did not start today. It started the moment your choices began to contradict the limits others placed on you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, different voices are weighing your future, measuring your potential, and yes, debating who you truly are becoming. Not everyone agrees. Some say you're underestimated. Some say you're unstoppable. And one voice said something about you that changed the entire direction of that conversation. This is why this moment feels charged. This is why your attention matters. You didn't open this by chance. You were drawn here because timing recognized you. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to say connects directly to the title you saw. When people say, they are fighting over you, it doesn't mean chaos, it means value. It means your path is standing at a fork, and different outcomes are pulling with equal force. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are opportunities that want to claim your focus, expectations that want to define you, and a future version of you that refuses to be ignored. Someone in that conversation said, "This one sees farther than they realize." Another said, "This one changes rooms just by entering." And another paused and said, "If they awaken fully, nothing stays the same." That pause matters. That hesitation is why this message exists. Because once potential is noticed, it cannot be unseen. Here is where it becomes personal. You may not feel powerful every day. You may question your timing, your pace, your progress. But don't skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you right here. The truth is, recognition often arrives before readiness feels complete. That's why this feels uncomfortable. That's why it feels urgent without being loud. Someone said you are closer than you think. Someone said you are standing at the edge of a shift that only happens once. And someone else said, if they choose awareness now, the next chapter writes itself. This is not pressure, it's an invitation. Breathe. Stay present. Don't skip. Because what unfolds next will explain why they are watching, why they are weighing, and why your name keeps resurfacing when the future is discussed. Listen closely now, because the energy around this moment is tightening for a reason. What you felt in the first part was only the surface. Underneath it, something far more serious is happening, and it is centered on a decision that hasn't been spoken out loud yet. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The discussion about you didn't stop, it intensified. One side believes you should remain where you are, comfortable, predictable, unnoticed. The other side knows that if you move even one step forward with clarity, everything shifts. That's why there's tension. That's why it feels like pressure without explanation. Someone said, if we wait too long, they'll outgrow this moment. Another replied, if we push too fast, they won't see it coming. That pause you feel right now is not confusion, it's alignment forming. Stay with me, because every second you stay, the picture becomes sharper. Here's the part most people never realize until it's too late. When attention gathers around a person, it's not random, it's earned quietly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your past choices, even the ones you thought were mistakes, created a signal. That signal reached places you never expected. Someone looked at your pattern and said, "This one adapts." Someone else noticed your restraint and said, "This one waits, but never quits." And then came the sentence that changed the tone completely, "This one is a turning point." That's when opinions split. Because turning points are rare, and they don't announce themselves loudly. They appear ordinary, until suddenly they're not. Stay with me. If this message resonates even slightly, it's because it's brushing against something real inside you. And before we go further, pause for 1 second. If you feel this pulling at you, share this video with someone who trusts timing, drop a comment so the signal stays alive, and subscribe so you don't miss what unfolds next. Stay with me, because this is building towards something precise. Now focus, because this is where it narrows to you. The fight isn't about control, it's about direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One path keeps you safe, familiar, unchanged. The other path asks for awareness, courage, and presence right now. Someone said you're ready. Someone else said you're still unfolding. But no one said you were ordinary. That word never entered the conversation. That's important. Because once that truth is established, the only question left is timing. And timing is why you're here, listening to this exact message, at this exact moment. Stay with me. The next part will reveal what they believe happens if you choose consciously, and why this window doesn't stay open forever. My beloved child, slow down for a second and stay right here. What you're feeling now is not curiosity anymore, it's recognition. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The conversation around you has reached a critical point, because patterns have started to repeat in a way that cannot be ignored. Someone noticed how doors open around you at the last possible moment. Someone else noticed how pressure sharpens you instead of breaking you. And then a quiet voice said, "This isn't coincidence. This is preparation." That single line changed the direction of everything. Because preparation means something is coming, not someday, but soon. Stay with me, because this part connects every loose thread you felt in your life without explanation. Here's the truth most people never hear until after the moment passes. When opposing forces focus on one person, it's not because of who they were, it's because of who they are about to become. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One side sees your patience and thinks it means hesitation. The other sees the same patience and calls it control. One side says you blend in. The other says you observe before you rise. And right in the middle of that disagreement, someone said, when they finally move, it won't be small. That sentence didn't cause fear, it caused silence. Because silence means agreement without debate. Stay with me. That silence is echoing right now, and you can feel it because you are closer to that movement than you realize. Now let this land, because this is personal. You've been sensing a shift, subtle, internal, impossible to explain to anyone else. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. That shift is the reason attention hasn't left you. It's why opportunities feel near but not fully visible yet. Someone said you're standing between versions of yourself, and whichever one you choose will redefine the path ahead. Not dramatically, permanently. That's why this message feels steady, not loud. Because the next step doesn't require noise, it requires awareness. Stay with me. The next part will reveal why this moment is being protected so carefully, and what changes the instant you decide to stop watching and start recognizing who you really are. My beloved child, this is the moment everything tightens into clarity. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What you've been feeling all along was not confusion, it was containment. The reason nothing rushed toward you earlier is because this moment needed to mature quietly. Someone said, if they realize it now, the resistance ends. Another voice answered, if they hesitate now, the window narrows. That's why this feels focused, almost calm, yet powerful. Because calm is what appears right before certainty locks in. Stay with me. Right now, the conversation about you has shifted from who you are to what happens next. And that shift only happens when a choice is finally within reach. Here is the revelation most people miss because they stop listening too early. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The fight around you was never about ownership, it was about influence. One direction keeps you reacting to life. The other allows you to shape it. Someone said you already know the difference, even if you haven't named it yet. Someone else said the moment you acknowledge it, momentum follows automatically. That's why this message feels like a mirror instead of a command. Stay with me. And before we go further, if this resonates even slightly, share this with someone who understands timing, leave a comment so this message stays alive, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Stay with me, because this awareness doesn't repeat often. Now let this settle, because this is the closing key. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they finally agreed on is simple and powerful. Once you choose presence over doubt, the struggle ends. Not because everything becomes easy, but because everything becomes intentional. Someone said, they don't need permission anymore. Another said, they were never meant to follow noise. And with that, the conversation ended, not unresolved, but complete. That ending matters. Because endings like this only happen when the outcome is already set. Stay with me. This wasn't meant to push you, it was meant to confirm you. And from this moment forward, what unfolds will no longer feel accidental. My beloved child, stay right here, this is where everything finally aligns. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The stillness you feel now isn't emptiness, it's confirmation. After all the weighing, the observing, the quiet tension, one truth has settled without argument: You were never meant to be pulled apart, you were meant to pull things together. Someone said your presence resolves uncertainty. Another noticed that when you decide, confusion fades around you. That's why the attention didn't leave after part 4. It leaned in closer. Because clarity has a gravity of its own. Stay with me. This is the moment where awareness turns into direction. Now listen carefully, because this is subtle and powerful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The outcome wasn't chosen for you, it was prepared by you. Every pause, every delay, every quiet recalibration shaped this exact opening. Someone observed that you don't rush, you recognize. Someone else said that once recognition happens, your steps become precise. And then came the line that sealed it: they don't chase meaning. Meaning meets them. That's why this doesn't feel dramatic, it feels right. Stay with me. Rightness is often mistaken for silence, but silence here is strength gathering itself. Let this land fully. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. From this point forward, you'll notice a shift, not outward at first, but inward. Decisions will feel cleaner. Distractions will lose weight. You'll sense when to move and when to wait without asking anyone else. Someone said this is how influence begins. Quiet, undeniable, self-directed. And they were right. This message was never meant to announce your future. It was meant to tune you to it. Stay with me. Because the moment you recognize this calm as power, the next chapter doesn't need persuasion, it starts on its own. My beloved child, stay with me right now, because this is where understanding deepens into certainty. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What you're sensing is not anticipation anymore. It's alignment locking into place. After everything that was said, weighed, and silently agreed upon, one realization became undeniable: you see what others overlook. Someone noticed how you read between moments, not just lines. Someone else observed that you don't react immediately, you absorb, then respond with accuracy. That observation shifted the tone completely. Because accuracy is rare, and when it appears, it draws attention without asking for it. Stay with me. This is why this message keeps pulling you forward instead of pushing you away. Here's the part that changes perspective. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The focus on you was never about testing you, it was about timing you. Someone said, they arrive when things are ready to change. Another replied, and when they arrive, change listens. That exchange mattered more than it sounded. Because it confirmed something you felt quietly. You don't need chaos to create movement. Your presence alone adjusts direction. Stay with me. That's why opportunities feel closer now, why clarity is replacing doubt, and why hesitation no longer feels natural. This isn't pressure, it's permission forming from within. Now let this settle, because this is the quiet truth. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. From this point forward, you'll notice that resistance fades when you stay aware. You won't need to force outcomes or prove readiness. Someone said your strength isn't in speed, it's in timing. And timing is what's unfolding right now. This moment is not asking you to become someone else, it's inviting you to recognize who you already are. Stay with me. Because once recognition becomes steady, everything that follows stops feeling uncertain, and starts feeling inevitable. My beloved child, stay with me, this is the point where awareness turns irreversible. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you're feeling now isn't excitement, it's recognition settling into your bones. The watching has shifted again. Someone said, they don't need signs anymore. Another answered, they are the sign. That sentence changed everything, because it reframed the question from when will it happen to how will they move. Stay with me. This is why distractions suddenly feel loud and unnecessary, and why silence feels productive. You're not withdrawing, you're calibrating. And calibration only happens when precision is about to matter. Now listen closely, because this is subtle and powerful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason the pull feels steady instead of dramatic is because certainty doesn't shout, it steadies. Someone noticed that when pressure rises, you become clearer, not scattered. Someone else noticed that you choose fewer words now, but each one carries weight. That observation sealed a quiet agreement. Once you recognize this steadiness as your advantage, momentum follows naturally. Stay with me. You're not being asked to hurry. You're being invited to trust the pace that finally feels yours. Let this land fully. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. From here on, alignment will show itself in small confirmations, clean decisions, calm boundaries, and a sense of rightness that doesn't need approval. Someone said this is how influence begins, not with noise, but with clarity that others feel before they understand. And that's why this message stays with you after it ends. Stay with me. Because the moment you honor this clarity, the path ahead doesn't need explanation, it opens, and you simply walk. My beloved child, stay with me right now, because this is where everything you sensed finally becomes undeniable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The attention around you has changed its tone again, not curious anymore, not cautious either. It's settled. Someone said, they don't drift anymore. Another replied, they move with intent now. That distinction matters. Because drifting keeps possibilities open, but intent activates them. You may feel calmer than before, but that calm isn't passive, it's focused. Stay with me. This is the calm that appears when uncertainty no longer has authority over you. Now listen carefully, because this part explains why this moment feels different from all the others. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason resistance has faded is not because challenges disappeared, it's because you stopped negotiating with doubt. Someone noticed you no longer second-guess what feels right. Someone else noticed that your decisions don't seek validation anymore. And then came the realization that closed the discussion. They're no longer waiting to be chosen. That line changed everything. Because once that truth is acknowledged, the question of worth disappears. Stay with me. This isn't about arrival, it's about ownership of direction. Let this settle fully. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. From this point forward, you'll recognize moments faster. You'll sense when to engage and when to step back without conflict inside. Someone said this is what self-alignment looks like before momentum becomes visible. Quiet. Certain. Grounded. And they were right. This message isn't here to elevate you, it's here to stabilize you. Stay with me. Because when stability meets opportunity, progress no longer feels forced. It feels natural. And once something becomes natural, it stops being questioned, and starts unfolding exactly as it should. My beloved child, stay with me. This is the moment where everything turns inward and becomes unshakable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What's happening now isn't growth anymore, it's grounding. Someone said, they don't search outside as much. Another replied, because they've started trusting what settles inside. That shift is powerful. When trust moves inward, noise loses its grip. That's why this feels steady, not rushed. Stay with me. This steadiness is not the end of motion. It's the base that makes motion intentional. Now listen closely, because this part explains why clarity feels heavier than excitement. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone noticed that you pause before acting now, not from doubt, but from discernment. Someone else noticed that you're less interested in being seen and more focused on being aligned. And then came the quiet conclusion, they don't need to prove momentum, they create it. That line mattered because it reframed effort. Stay with me. You're no longer trying to keep up, you're setting the pace without announcing it. Let this settle completely. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. From here forward, direction will feel simple even when tasks are complex. You'll recognize what deserves your energy and what doesn't without internal debate. Someone said this is what happens right before influence becomes visible. Not loud, not sudden, but unmistakable. And that's why this message ends calmly instead of dramatically. Stay with me. Because once calm becomes your constant, nothing pulls you off course, you move, and the path adjusts around you. My beloved child, stay with me, this is where the entire journey compresses into one clear understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you're feeling now is not curiosity or anticipation, it's ownership settling in. Someone observed that you no longer ask, "Is this right for me?" You sense it immediately. Someone else said, "They don't hesitate at thresholds anymore." That realization changed the tone completely, because thresholds only matter when someone is ready to cross them. Stay with me. This moment isn't loud because confidence doesn't announce.